Hello there, welcome back. How are we all doing today? It's me, Woolen, back for some more Minecraft. As always, it's been a couple of weeks. How have you all been? Very well, I hope. I've had a very busy few weeks, but I'm raring to go. I've got a couple hours here to sit down, play a little bit of Minecraft and have some fun. So before we get going, just a few notes. I am testing out a new noise suppression technique with the video today, so you probably won't hear anything different, but if you do, let me know. And if you think it sounds like shit, I'll go back to whatever I was doing before. But I don't know, I think it sounds pretty sick. I mean, YouTube compression probably deals with it, but I have a fan distantly in the room and you can sort of hear it. And it's the sort of thing as a video creator you worry about, and I think no one ever notices, but I don't know. That's something I've sorted through. Anyway, that aside, I'm like making all these motions as if I've got a webcam on. I don't. It's really weird. Streaming and then recording. It's a weird vibe. Anyway, moving on. I did a little tiny bit of off video work the other day, only for about maybe 30 minutes or an hour. I repaired the lift. The only thing that was broken was that when we were digging out a window in here to place some leaves, I forgot to place one redstone torch, and that made it so the system was always on. So this now works again. And I also went and did a very short, like 20, not even 20 minute, like a short little mining experience. I got myself some full set of armor and some tools, and that's it. Like, not much. I didn't get any diamonds. I didn't get too much. Pretty much just what you see in this chest was what I managed to pick up. So, you know, a couple stacks of cobble, a couple of redstone, that sort of thing. Also, first conversation topic of the day. As some of you may know, we're planning on doing some traveling next year, so I'll be gone for about, I don't know, 6 months or so. So I'm going to be doing remote streaming, remote videoing, and doing as best as I can abroad without my whole setup I've got here. And I have only now today found out that my lovely Sennheiser wireless noise-cancelling headphones actually work with my PC. Because obviously I don't want to use Bluetooth audio with gaming. I mean, if you have the choice, you want a wire. Delay with gaming is not for me. I'm a rhythm gamer. So it's not something I want. If you're happy with it, then that's good. But I would like a wire where possible. And it turns out this thing has a wire port, and it just works. You can plug it in, you can power it on, and it works with noise suppression and everything. And it's kind of surreal right now. I've been wearing these. Oh my god, this sounds so good. I've been wearing the same Sennheiser HD HD 280 Pros. I've been wearing those things for so many years now. It's really weird hearing everything in a different pair of headphones. Like, you're probably listening to this in like your phone or your regular headphones, so you probably don't notice anything. But for me, everything is like stupidly clear. It's crazy. Crazy how much of a difference a good pair of headphones makes. And I don't even know if they're necessarily better than my Sennheisers, but them having like noise cancelling on is crazy. Absolutely crazy. Just gaming, I can probably have the audio less loud as well. I'm famously a little deaf, so well, not as deaf as others, you know. It's always a bit of a wanking competition about who can hear worse than the other. But, you know, as someone who listens to plays a lot of Osu, it's probably the fault. But, you know, I've listened to a lot of headphones and earphones over the years. I like my music loud. And I don't like to play stuff out of speakers loud, so I always wear headphones and blast it as loud as possible because I know no one else can really hear it. And I know you can definitely hear it through the headphones because it's that loud. I'm sorry. On public transport, I listen to quiet things, but in my own house, playing Osu, that stuff is cranked super high, and I take my headphones off and it's as loud as with the headphones on, and I'm thinking, god damn, I am going to ruin myself. And I have. So that's why I'm mentioning now with these headphones, because it's got noise cans. Fucking hell. Extra spooky. Because it's got noise cancelling, maybe I can have it a bit quieter. Because it drowns out the rest of the world a bit better. I don't know. Maybe it's not how that works. Anyway, why do we have 2 sets of these here? What are our plans for today? Well, let's have a little think. We're missing a few materials here and there, so we could go and do a bit more mining. I found a couple caves, but I didn't want to explore them too much off video. We could do that. We could try and continue here, although, I'm going to be honest, excluding the torch situation, I think this torches are ugly. I think I'm pretty happy with this little fishing area. Although I didn't make a fishing line yet. I think I did have a lot more plans for mossy cobblestone and stuff, but right now, this area is feeling zen to me. So I'm going to leave it for now. We've been here long enough, so I'm going to move on with some other sort of project. I believe last episode we were actually trying to improve our castle area that we're living. So I say, let's get on with that, huh? Let's have a look at the few things we've got here. Here we go. All right. Excuse me, sir. There we go. All right. First topic then. Well, probably like 7th at this point, but still. I've got, as I mentioned earlier, I've got like a setup for me, so I can hopefully continue doing what I've done here, but remotely. So, and some of you might be interested to hear, you know, how am I managing this? So, like, if any of you follow RT Game, lovely Irish man, when he went to Japan, I'm not just going to Japan, I'm going there for a few weeks, but, you know, he went to Japan for a while to teach English, I think. And he built like a full remote like travel PC, like a little GameCube sized thing, I think. And I imagine that was probably very heavy and a lot to lug around and probably quite expensive to build. And that was actually what I was originally going to do. But I somewhat recently upgraded my PC for the first time in 1,000 years, and I couldn't bring myself to do that. Having like a second, slightly worse PC, or third, I guess, because I still have my old PC. Like it seems like a throwaway of money just to make a little portable GameCube thing just for the trip. So I was feeling a bit hesitant about that, and then Valve apparently just was like, "Hey, we've got just the product for you. It's the bloody Steam Deck." And for me, it seems like it should be absolutely perfect. For what I'm planning on doing, you know, I'm only gone half a year, which some of you youngsters, that's forever. But at this point, I mean, we're already like a sixth of the way into the new year, so you know it will be gone just like that. So for me, I'm happy for the next little while just to play a little, you know, indie games, slightly older things, a lot of emulated stuff. I'm going to be doing a lot of randomizers, and everything I want to do is handled impeccably by the Steam Deck, and I couldn't be happier with the fact that it exists. It's an absolute lifesaver. So I've picked that up, one of those. That's going to be my gaming machine, if you will. And I think I couldn't find anything better for the job, really. It seems perfect to me. So I'm happy with that. I'm going to lower the audio just a little bit. Just adjust things a little bit here on the fly. Here we go. I'm going to have that as my gaming rig. And I'm happy with that, because even after the trip, I'll still be able to use it. That was one of my major concerns, was that if I bought some sort of remote streaming setup, some of the pieces might not be usable, you know, when I get back. So everything about this kit that I'm building, I want to be... Well, I want to be usable into the future, you know? I want to be able to do something with it. What a conversationalist I am, Jesus. Here we go. Ah, nice. I'm just speckling around the walls a little bit. I kind of thought this castle was looking a little plain. So I just thought I'd... this is what I meant to do last episode when I forgot to do it. I just wanted to sort of give things a little bit of a touch-up. Something just like this. Here we go. Completely forgot. I've completely... like, I went off track for 2 seconds and I've already forgot what I was talking about, but... On the rest of the setup, the Steam Deck, super happy with. Runs everything I want, looks lovely, feels lovely, premium thing. It's Arch Linux or Arch Linux? Because I don't think Arch Linux... I think I've always said Arch Linux, but I'm pretty sure it's Arch. But I bet it's Arch Linux, dude, come on. Like an arch demon. I actually have no bloody idea. English, you'd think I'd speak it, but I absolutely do not. Not to any decent degree, at least. Here we go. It's why I'll never be accepted to be a world-famous VTuber. I can't even speak one language, let alone two. Here we go. Alright, anyway, Steam Deck, cool. Poggers, thumbs up from me. Like that. Oh shit, I've just had a great idea. I know I'm off topic, but you know how I've always complained about this wall looking like shit? How about I make it into like a cool little like pixel art display? You know how you get like graffiti on the side of like an alleyway? I could do something like that here. Dude, lock that image in the back of your head, alright? Check this out. This is... maybe we'll even do this today. It depends how I'm feeling, I suppose. I kind of want to have like a little link thing on the side of the building. Hey, chicken. To do. Cool pixel art. Perfect. Alright, I've got that. I will be using a... well, I've already bought a bloody... very, very cheap and affordable. Bloody hell, no. New, like, Elgato capture card, because the one I have now is an internal thing. Hello. God, it's so loud in here. Is the game normally like this? Am I losing? Is it just because of these headphones? I can't normally hear any of this stuff. I feel like I'm being drowned out. Bloody hell. I've got a new little external capture card that I can use. Loop that up. It's got pass-through, so I can run up to 240 Hz, 1080p on it. It's something I was going to buy like a while ago, but I just couldn't bring myself to do it quite yet. But now I have like the perfect excuse. So while I'm on the little trip, I'll be able to use it as a capture card, so I can stream from the Steam Deck to through a laptop. Which is not suited for gaming, but the laptop will run OBS perfectly fine, which is lovely. But it also means when I get back, I'll be able to use it as my actual capture card, and I can convert my old PC into a streaming machine. If I wanted to be really fancy, I could buy like one of those new Intel graphics cards and run, what is it? AV1 encoding on it? Don't know if I want to go that far yet. It's still got an old CPU in it. I could probably just software encode stuff, but for now. It's a cool idea, so I can use it on this trip for capturing my content, and then when I'm back I can use it again for capturing my normal-ass content. And for me, I've been streaming and recording forever. The idea of having like a specific machine just to handle all that is so beautiful. You have no idea how many like streams have crashed because the game's crashed and like killed my graphics card, or like I'm trying to play like Toho 6 or something from 2000 and bloody 0, and something goes wrong and the stream dies. Or I'm even back before I got my GPU, I was trying to play something like Monster Hunter and it would just run at like 4 frames a second if I'm streaming it. So big poggers about that. It means I can recycle and reuse my old computer. I hate the idea of it just lying around unused, because it's still a perfectly fine machine, even if it's a little outdated. So I'm happy with that. Happy with that. And you might be thinking as well, like, okay, bloody hell, you're really just going to play everything on that tiny little screen. No, because Asus have got my back. They haven't. It'd be nice if they would sponsor me, but I know they probably won't. I'm not very popular, I think. Maybe I am. Maybe I should ask. Maybe I won't. But literally like last year, they started producing high refresh rate portable monitors, which to me is insane. Just the concept of a portable monitor in general kind of blows my mind a little bit. I know it's just literally like a frame, a bit of plastic and a monitor, but the idea that you can lug around like a gaming monitor is incredible. And the one I've picked up, I got the little 15-inch 144 Hz thing. Way cheaper than I thought it was going to be. Still not like, you know, something I think you should all run out and buy, but if you're planning on traveling, it was something like 300, 350 euros or something, which, yeah, I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot for a monitor and stuff, but for what I need, I thought this was going to be like way more, so I'm happy with that. And then when I get back, I mean, it's a portable monitor. I can use it for bloody anything. I can use it as a third monitor with my PC. I can use it as, I can give it to Chris. She hasn't got a second monitor yet. I can use it if we ever do more traveling and I need to have something for that. And it's also because I'm going to be working while I'm gone. You know, I'm a software developer, so hopefully we'll be able to keep that up. And I cannot work on this little bloody 13-inch MacBook screen. It's impossible to do any sort of software development on that. Those of you that like work on a laptop without a second screen, talk to me. Tell me why. What have you done? Have I hurt you? Was it me? Is it my fault? I'm sorry. It seems impossible to me to work off that. So I'll be able to use it at work as a second thing, and I don't know if I can really ask them to give me any cash back for it, so I've just sort of bought it on my own back. I might be a bit cheeky and ask, you know, any chance you want to help me pay for this thing, but I mean, it's probably no, right? Like, I specifically went out and bought like a gaming thing, so they might say no, but I guess, you know, no harm done if I do ask and they happen to say, sure, we'll give you some cash for that, I don't know. But yeah, a little portable monitor, Steam Deck, this thing. I got a dock. If any of you are wondering, if you've got a Steam Deck and you're wondering about buying docks, I got the popular third-party one. There's like one. I don't remember what it's called. I'm sorry. But if you go on any online retailer and search for Steam Deck dock, not, all right, dock with a dock. If you Google for big cock, you will be surprised and amazed by what you find. No, you'll find it, and it's good. I would recommend it. So far, it's perfect. It seems to work. I'm sorry, I should mention, all this stuff just works. Like, I plugged in the Steam Deck into the dock, I plugged it into this 144 Hz little portable screen, and it all just works. I am so happy. I thought it was going to be so much fiddling. I was really worried that, like, this little dock wouldn't be able to handle the signal. Maybe it's the wrong type of HDMI, you know, blah, 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 blah. Maybe the Steam Deck can't even output somehow. You know, maybe the graphics card slot is limited, or, well, you know, it's not a graphics card. It's one of those CPU chips, and all-in-one. I don't quite remember what they're called. APU? Advanced Processing Unit? That's not it. Whatever it is, it's a CPU and a GPU rolled into one. I thought maybe it couldn't output a high refresh rate, but it totally can. So, super happy with that. The dock seems to work. It's a nice little metal thing. Highly recommend it. Anyway, moving on from that. Oh yeah, I should actually mention, the little portable monitor thing I thought would be like really heavy, I guess, for some reason. It's not. It's lighter than the laptop. It's super portable. It came with like a little bag and stuff. So I'm just going to shove that in my rucksack and carry it with me. So I'm happy with that. And all this stuff together costs so much less than, like, you might be thinking, why don't you just get like a gaming laptop for gaming remotely? You know, that sounds like it would be perfect, right? You could even get one with a graphics card in it. I just go back to like my original point of not wanting to buy anything useless. I don't need a laptop. For work, I have a work laptop. That's fine. But for anything else, I have a desktop, so I don't need a portable laptop for anything. The Steam Deck is something I would actually use alongside my PC. And the laptop, if you want like a decent gaming laptop, those things are like well over $1,000, right? If not like $2,000 for like a decent one. I can't have that much money. I can't afford that for like a throwaway item. That's impossible for me. Whereas something, you know, like, I'm basically able to talk myself into buying stuff like the Steam Deck. That's perfectly fine for me. And this whole setup was probably, I don't know, how much is the Steam Deck's what, like 500 quid? The monitor was like 300 something. The capture card's like, I fucking don't even think about it, like 200 quid maybe, bloody hell. The whole thing, for me, is the cheapest and most efficient way for me to do all this stuff remote. I look forward to that. So hopefully over the next year, you'll all continue to support me and enjoy my content. And I hope you all look forward. Do you reckon we can grab the mossy cobblestone I missed earlier? I dropped over the edge. It's probably still there. I hope you all continue to support me into the next year. It'll be good fun. We'll be, I don't know if I've mentioned my like docket yet, but we'll be going to the UK for like a little bit. We'll be in not a very nice part of it, but we'll be there for some number of weeks, couple months. Then we'll be going to like Australia for 3 or so months, like the most that you can do on the visitor's visa, which I've been, I don't know, like assured, but I'm pretty confident I can get away with a visitor's visa. I'm hoping I'm not biting my words in a few years, but it seems like the Australian definition of work is, well, at least for a visa, but please forgive me if I'm wrong. It seems to be anything domestic, and they explicitly have a glossary that mentions that working remote for a foreign country is not considered work. So hopefully the Aussies let me in. I'm going to be really upset if we get there, sit on the plane for like fucking a day, and then they're like, nah, dude, you got the wrong visa. But anyway, that aside, we're there for like 3 months, so I'm going to be, we'll try and stream, but if not, we'll be continuing with videos and stuff, and I'm kind of hoping we can do some sort of life vloggy things. It's Chris's plan. It's not my plan. It's Chris's plan. So you can blame her if it goes wrong and congratulate her when it inevitably goes extremely right and I become a world-famous vlogger. Maybe. I don't know. It's actually only very recently I've started even watching stuff like vlogs, and they're actually like, they're really good. I don't know why I've sort of like ignored that industry for so long. I pretty much exclusively watch like gaming videos on YouTube and like comedy sketches. But I've basically just ignored this entire like sub-industry for God knows how long, and I don't regret it because now I've got like an insane amount of content to check out. It's kind of cool. I've been watching a lot of Abroad in Japan, Chris Broad, I guess his name is, which led me into watching Connor, like the voice actor. And I knew him because he's like, you know, they're all friends with all the bloody VTubers and Iron Mouse and that lot. So now I've been watching a bunch of bloody Iron Mouse as well. And good lord, I'm down like a 5th rabbit hole at this point. It's insane. It just never stops. But it's good fun. Like, as I said, I've like pretty much watched like no IRL content. But now I've got like this insane amount of stuff to get through. It's been really good fun. And we're going to be trying to emulate that just a little bit. Not to the extent of any of these people that do it full time and have 8K cameras, but Chris and I will hopefully be walking around at least Japan doing little vlogs and stuff when we're there for a couple weeks. And I'm really looking forward to that. Like, bloody hell. I don't know how many of you have been watching me for that long, but historically I wasn't someone who did like an insane amount of traveling. I'd basically only been in the UK and I'd never really left. And then over the last few years, apparently getting a foreign girlfriend suddenly invites you to just travel the world all of a sudden. I don't really know where that happened, but it did all of a sudden, and now I'm here. I can't speak the language in the Netherlands, but I somehow live here. Don't really know. It's actually quite easy. Any of you considering moving to the Netherlands, I'm happy to give you advice. It's actually a very easy country to live in, fortunately. Otherwise, I would have been kicked out a long time ago. They show up, they say, "What's your burger service number?" And I go, "Oh," do like a botchy face. No, you know what? I'm not botchy. I'm one of the other characters. Here we go. Show, maybe. There might be a character called Show. Anyway. Yeah. It's weird, right? Like, I've changed so much in the last few years. Hopefully for the better. Maybe some of you would disagree. But, I've changed a lot, and I think I've, like, become more of a grown-up. So all of a sudden I've gone from not really traveling much to now I'm, like, we're trying out Australia and Japan and stuff, and I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a good bit of fun, good change of pace, sort of like a time to grow up a little bit more, continue to grow up, I should say. People already blame me for being like a bit of an old man. I'm really not. I promise you, I'm really not. I'm a feisty young man. I'm in my prime. I'm in my mid-20s still. Some of you just went, "Oh, mid-20s, that's insane, boomer." Some of you just went, "Oh my god, he's a child." It's weird, right? The different sorts of people you get. Just depends who you talk to, I suppose. Do you think we can put gravel in these walls? I've only been using these other two materials. Gravel, I think very sparingly. Maybe I can get away with it. Like, just like one or two every now and then, just to add a little bit of colour. It's a bit of red. And if I know anything about colour theory, which I don't, but it's that the very occasional little sprinkling of hue change is just enough to distract your eye and make you think something looks interesting. Here we go. Looks kind of cool. I don't really know what I'm doing, but I feel like half the fun in Minecraft is just randomly placing blocks and seeing if it looks good, and so far, I think it looks good. Look at this. Completely bloody random, just like that. Bam, bam, bam. It's beautiful. Oh yeah, someone in the comments actually gave me a good piece of advice. If I use a sheet of glass, apparently I can place a torch on a crafting bench, so I'm going to give that a go. Because that's really cool. The idea of having a crafting table with a little torch on it. Maybe upstairs. I don't think we have one up here, do we? Oh, here we go, look. Let's pop one here. So, I should be able to do this. You're a bloody genius. Look at that. That's beautiful, that is. It's like a little birthday cake. And, you know what? We could even maybe chuck some trapdoors on the sides. Let's give that a go. Man, Minecraft's fun. I know it's... actually, I don't know what any of you think, because I only make these videos every couple weeks, but... time just has been disappearing for me lately. I don't know where it's gone. Oh, you can't put trapdoors on these. Oh, maybe you can with a sheet of glass. No. I doubt it, right? Like, if you put a sheet of glass here, put the trapdoor on it, and broke the glass, it wouldn't just snap to that, would it? Because that's not normally how that mechanic works, is it? Whoops. Anyway, whatever. We've got a bunch of trapdoors now, I guess. Kind of thinking about getting rid of these zebras. I know it's like part of the design, but I think they look a little shite. What are you? You're a staircase. Oh, perfect. You're an opportunity for me to add some change in the environment. But yeah, going back to, I guess, the vloggy thing, I'm looking forward to it. I used to watch... I don't think he's done them in a while. Northern Lion, the content creator, used to go to Japan every couple of years with his now wife, Kate. And I used to really enjoy watching those. So we're gonna do something a little bit like that, and it'll be fun. I don't know, I like variety. I don't know if you've noticed by the fact that my channel has 57 different things going on at once. Or if that's confusing to any of you. I mean, it must be, right? Some people probably coming on here thinking like, okay, I can't wait to watch these Minecraft videos. And then all he bloody does is make doggo reviews every day. Like, what an idiot. What is he thinking? His channel's it's gonna die. Think of the ad revenue. You know what? One day I'll think of the ad revenue. When it pays the electricity bill again, like, bloody hell. Remember that? Back in the day. Back only a few years ago. this content was self-sustaining, and now with the current fucking energy prices, it probably costs me money to make videos. I mean, it probably doesn't, but like, does it? Maybe? What do you lot think? I wasn't happy with this. I went back and flicked through one of the videos, and I wasn't really... I think I liked it more when there was like a plank here. I think that looks a little nicer. I don't know. That or make this into like a tree. You know, like, oh shit, we should have an indoor tree. Oh god, I just got rid of my monetization. Fucking hell. No one's going to advertise on my videos now. I was really looking forward to those bloody Genshin... I've never seen a Genshin Impact ad, actually. I think I've mentioned this before, but like, I love Genshin. It's one of my favorite games. It's really good. I've never had an advert for it. Like, what the hell? Apparently they're like bloody everywhere. Yet, like, someone who actually plays the game, they're like, nah, I don't. Well, fuck them. You know, I'm gonna... What ads do I even get? Do I use ad blocker? You can't say ad blocker on YouTube. It's... Oh, I can't say that. You know what? Maybe I do. Maybe it's none of your business. Or maybe it is some of your business. This is cool. Indoor trees, dude. That's like fucking sick. Here we go. Plump them down here. But yeah, apparently they were like everywhere, these Genshin ads, and I just never saw them. And I was going through their channel the other day, like the Genshin YouTube channel, looking at the trailers because I've never watched them. They're really cool. But like their most viewed video is like an ad with like 1 trillion views. And I was like, fucking hell. All right then. Here we go. All right, this is perfecto. Plonk. I love plant life, dude. It like the castle was looking a little bare, but just adding like a few trees and stuff, it makes like such an insanely cool difference. It's just good, you know. Maybe we should add some with flowers and stuff, like a few more of these planter boxes. It's such a fun little design, just like some dirt trapdoor on a sapling. That's my children's novel named after Polly and me. What is it? The giraffe, the pelican, and me? Something like that. Dude, we could have like a little row of planters on here. Check it out. Something like this. Plonk, 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 plonk. Dude, did wood always sound this good, or is it just the headphones? Like, it's insane. I don't mean to sound like I'm flexing, by the way. I'm actually just like really impressed by like how much of a difference audio makes. They must be better than my other ones, right? Like the Sennheisers I have aren't like that expensive. I think they're like well under £100, I think, and I got them on sale like 10 years ago. So like I don't know what people consider expensive headphones. I know they go into like thousands, but I feel like I've heard before that like you need to spend like, ooh, how about some pistons? You need to spend like 500 quid to get something any decent, and that just seems like too much for me. I'm sure it's correct, but how about this? But extend the pistons, right? Think about that. By oh, I thought that was a hole to the abyss below. Hang on, there's no abyss. Oh shit. Okay, let me put a thing down then. I've always heard like, you know, you need to spend loads of money on audio to get it to sound any good, but I've always just been really hesitant on that because I know that you can spend a lot on audio. So I always spend very little on audio, and I guess that's where I've gotten myself today. Here we go. Plonk. Only now finding out that my like nice headphones work with my PC. It's a weird feeling. If any of you have like nice pair of wireless headphones, like try them. Maybe they do have a cable that works. What a difference it makes! Like all the audio goes like thwonk, like this block when I place it. Oh, it sounds so good. Oh my god, did it always sound that good? Like just breaking wood is like ASMR. Oh my god. Here we go. That's when now I'm gonna open up my my ASMR channel. Welcome back. Hey everyone. Today we're going to be crackling plastic. I don't know. I've listened to some ASMR. If you don't know what that is, it's like audio something. It's basically just like people making sounds in front of expensive microphones like really closely. It's meant to, like, if it's done properly, it's meant to send like shivers down your spine or something like that. Maybe it does, you know, I don't know. But I've listened to some, and I'm not like super against the idea, but I don't think it's something I could ever do. I feel like I'd be a bit too embarrassed. Here we go. Plonk some of this stuff down. Dude, do you think people would think this redstone torch is a plant? Maybe. We need to get some different flowers, some like red flowers. Let's go do that quickly. Have you seen how much money people could spend on ASMR? I don't know, this is such a money-themed video today. I'm sorry, I don't mean to theme them like this, but apparently that's the theme of the day. I'm sorry about that. But, oh Oh, fucking hell. Where are you? Have you seen the amount of cash some people can drop on these like special microphones for ASMR? It's like insane. I think is it Noel? Like, yeah, Noel, I think. One of the HoloLivers, one of the virtual YouTubers. Their like actual job outside of HoloLive, I think, is like actual ASMR. So they bought a mic that's like 50 grand or something. Like some insane amount. Like it's just for record. It's meant for like testing headphones or something. But they're like reusing it to record themselves. Like, oh shit, it's a spider on a skeleton. Skeleton spider. Close enough. There we go. Imagine that, right? Imagine dropping like the price of a deposit on a house on a fucking microphone that's meant to test headphones and then talking into it every few hours. Like, I don't know. It's a different world, right? Then again, I guess there's probably a lot of people watching this or listening earlier thinking like, imagine fucking traveling and still trying to work in your spare time. Are you stupid? You should stop streaming for half a year and enjoy yourself. To which I say, no, I'm an addict. It's a habit. I can't break it. I feel weird if I don't stream for a while. Sorry, sir. I'm uninterested in you. Sorry, Mr. Skeleton and Mr. Creeper. I'm just going to go to, here. Go on. Take me away. Whee! Oh, God. There's so many bloody creepers. I think this is safer. And then we can go down here, we can grab some food. I'm apparently starving in Minecraft. Need to make dinner today, actually. We've got some black beans that we soaked a while ago. We were going to use them on the day. And then, we just started doing something else. I don't even think we forgot, but we got busy with other things. And now we've just had some, like, black beans soaking in the fridge for a while. I hope they're alright. It's possible they've gone funny, and I mean, if they have, then, you know... What's funnier than that, am I right? You know, a little bit of something sketchy. Isn't that fun? Isn't that what you wanted for dinner, little Timmy? You wanted sustenance, nutrition, vitamins? No. You get old beans! Old beans! Ha 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 ha! Alright. Anyway, thinking we've got some like burger buns that we need to use up, so maybe I'll make some nice like black bean burgers. What do you think? Any of you lot had those? They're very, very good. I think I actually did a cooking with Woolen video once where I made some sort of black bean burger, didn't I? Was it black beans or was it mushrooms? I don't remember. I'm very adventurous with my cooking. I always try and like make something fresh and exciting out of whatever we've got. I'm not much for recipes. Like sometimes I'll follow a recipe, sure, but I tend to be more of a cook with what we've got sort of thing. You know, I've gone through the experience of trying to do stuff for a recipe and, you know, always missing one ingredient and feeling kind of bad about it, and then missing it when you're eating it, thinking like, damn, we really did need parsley in this, huh? Even though, you know, it's all in your head, really. You can do the food without one item, it's fine. So I tend to prefer just cooking, you know, looking in the fridge, looking in the cupboard, seeing, you know, what you got. Like the other day, Chris and I really wanted ramen, right? We don't have instant ramen, which would have been the, you know, much easier. You cunt! Get out of here! You cheeky twat. No wonder my videos don't get any advertising revenue. Jesus. Well, you know what? Today we're gonna see PC Woolen. No more cunt, no more fuck, no more shit, no more swearing. The YouTube algorithm's gonna listen to this and think, bless it, with a special golden touch. Ping! You get 1,000 views. Ping! 20,000. Ping! 200 million. Flipping views, that's right, I didn't swear. All good. All good in the hood. Get out of here. Speaking of the hood, we need to get out of it right now. We need to go somewhere else, somewhere safer. Alright, did I get the flower? I came out here for one bloody thing and it was a red flower and I've already picked it up. How about let me do one of these funny moves? Bless me with a red flower. Bone meal. Come on, dude. Bruh. Bruh. Oh, actually, we should probably get that sugarcane. It's been a while. One day we'll need to have a beautiful library. Books. Books. Thousands of books in my library. The bookshelves in this game are such a pretty bloody thing, so we need to make the most of that. Oh, hello. Red. 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 Ooh. The Minecraft sunrise. Is there anything more beautiful? Tax breaks? You wish. Don't get any tax breaks. Get overtaxed. It's the Netherlands. Why is it money episode? Stop. You know what? We're changing the topic. We're no longer talking about streaming or VTubers or money. We have other interests. This is probably much louder than my voice. I actually don't know. I'm so unused to these headphones. I'm looking over at OBS. I'm seeing like the sound effects eclipsing my voice, thinking like, oh god, it's going to sound like shit. Maybe it does sound like shit. If it does, don't leave a comment. Don't let me know. All right. YouTubers are always asking you to tell them things. Don't give them any more information. YouTubers know too much. They're becoming self-aware, and it's frightening. You know, one day they're not even going to ask you to subscribe. They're just going to like speak a special human hack phrase that rewrites your brain to like love their content. And that frightens me. Here we go. You know we'll reach that point, right? Inevitably, where like AI has gotten so good. Like YouTube already kind of tries to tell you how to make your videos better. Like it always says like, ah, this one's shit. And I mean, it mostly just tells me that really, but you know, it already goes like, oh, you should use a thumbnail with lots of colors in it. It's like, all right, shit, I'm just going to take a screenshot of Minecraft if that's all right. And it's like, oh, you know, you should keep this short. Viewers clicked on this section. And it's like, we're going to get to some point, there's going to be an AI YouTuber that's just going to be like, it's going to be using like special like mind tricks to force you to view every single episode and love and subscribe and buy all their merch and watch all the sponsor segments and shit. And it's going to have been trained on like every single YouTube video that's popular. And it'll have nailed down the exact perfect algorithm for like what tricks your brain into enjoying it the most. And you know what it's going to be? It's going to be a bloody Minecraft beta 1.7.3 playthrough, and it's going to take all my viewership, and I'm going to be really angry. I'm going to have to get the aux cable out, and I'm going to have to smack the AI VTuber with it. There we go. Managed to bring it back to VTubers. Whew. For a minute there, you almost all thought I was actually going to make sense or do something nice for a change, but instead you get me. Dude, can I stack torches and pressure plates? I don't think you can you? Kind of curious. No, I mean, it was worth the chest. Anyway, let's plonk some more of these flowers down. Put one of you there. Sugarcane? No, you need to be on sand, don't you? How about a little sapling? Just because it's a plant, you know? I'm thinking this is a place for a yellow flower. That looks nice, doesn't it? I could embed it in the floor one more, actually. That might make more sense. But I kind of thought having it up the wall makes it a little bulkier. I don't know, I could put something under here, like a little bench. That's kind of cute, actually. That's actually really cute. Hang on. All my crafting tables are in really stupid places. Give me a... there we go. Give me a word for sneezing. That's right. Perfecto. Kind of air on that. If we could make it out of a different material, it would be better. How about I put a fireplace under here? No, maybe not. Like some water feature or something somehow. Like a little fountain. What would work? Or maybe I just drop it by another thing and make it like a table. No, How about some... No, that looks stupid. Because the underside of this doesn't have anything on it, right? This is just like holding dirt. It looks kind of weird. And you can't... I don't think there's a... I mean... I'm hesitant to add like 50 trapdoors everywhere again. I've already kind of overused them. I'm kind of afraid of really hacking that up. I just wanted this to have something sort of little cute under it. I don't really know the best way to go about that. Is this the floor? This is the floor. If I get rid of these bricks, is this just free real estate? Dude. How about in here we have like a little... Is this the floor? Actually, that's the floor. Okay. So we don't have a lot of space to work with, I'm going to be real. Unless we add a... Dude, we could add a skirting board. I'm the world's greatest gamer. Let's check this out. Home renovation. You ever seen location? How about youtube.com/theboy7477? That's right. That's my YouTube URL. Look at it. You didn't know that? I bet some of you did. Those are the OG gamers. Here we go. Check it out. Now I've got a skirting board. I can do whatever the bloody hell I want in here. I'm thinking of having a cool water feature. So how about I grab myself some bricks. Plonk. Plonk. Plonk, plonk, plonk. You can be... just continue the same material. Alright, like that. And now I need to go grab a bucket. bucket of water. Bottle of water. Bottle of water. Oh, it's a nice bottle of water you got there, sir. Oh, mind if I have a sip of your bottle of water? Oh, it's a lovely bottle of water you got there, sir. Oh, I don't mind, sir, if you don't say so yourself, sir. It's a fucking lovely bottle of water you got right there. Yeah. Check it out, oh, lovely bottle of water. It's a bloody bottle of water. Alright, if anyone's wondering, I have no idea what England is. I've always been in the Netherlands. No, that's a lie. You'd never believe that. I'm too friendly to be Dutch. Is he joking? You'll never know. I'm thinking of making this entire thing a glass wall, by the way, if you're wondering why I was fucking up the floor. I'm doing this on purpose. I promise you it's on purpose. Here we go. Check it out. No, you don't need to exist. Good, I'd make a great, like, serial killer, wouldn't I? Look, now I'm going to drown out all the skeletons that live down there. Look, they even threw a bunch of dirt in my face. How rude. Let's chuck some of these old boys down. How about that? Plonk, plonk, plonk. It's all still dirt. I don't know. I know no one's ever going to look in here. Much like the effort I put into, like, random metadata no one cares about. No one's ever going to look at this, but I know it's there, so this has to be perfect. This has to be a brick down here. Otherwise it'll annoy me. I think that's right. Alright, cool. And now we can add, like, another little glass. I kind of wish this was flat, but I don't think there's much I can do about that unless I want to raise the skirting board a little bit more. Oh. Alright. I got a bit frightened there, I'll be honest. Dude, there should be a strip of glowstone. You look at that, that's obviously what that... Oh, this looks cute. Dude. I'm the best. Alright. Here we go. Personal development with Woolen. Just compliment yourself randomly, constantly, all the time. It'll eventually work, you just have to really keep at it. It doesn't matter if you think that you need to be, what's the word? Self-twat. You know what it is. I was like that for many years, because that's how the Brits are raised, really. You're raised to be self-twat, but you know what? It's a bit more fun to be a bit less twat, I'd say. Unless a little cheeky self-twat's okay, actually. This looks stupid as hell. He's like a little hat. I kind of like the little hat. It's like a little man in his big I got the wrong trousers! No one will ever get that reference. It's extremely niche piece of media. If you've watched extremely niche media, like the most popular animated movie of all time, please let me know. That's a cute little bean right there, actually. It's kind of sweet. All right, we've got some time, as Timmy would say. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make some bloody pixel art. That's right. I'm going to get my bloody smartphone live on the recording. I'm going to go on google.com. I'm going to type in Zelda 1 Link Sprite, just like that. Oh, there's a new Genshin update. There you go. All right, perfecto. I've got the one I'm thinking of. So I just need to recreate that. I need three colors. I need dark brown, light brown, and green. So let's go wood, dirt, green. What the fuck is green? Am I gonna have to make green wool? Are there green blocks in cactus? Well, I could make it out of glowstone, dude. How about glowstone? Dude, I'm even smarter than I thought. We probably don't have enough glowstone. We'll definitely have to go to the nether, but I kind of like this. It's going to be a bit hard to see with dirt as our other brown block, though. I don't know if we should maybe use something a bit lighter. Sandstone, maybe. Do we have sandstone? Dirt? Gravel? Sorry, I don't know if this is the most interesting part of the video. It kind of is for me. Just thinking about what we could do. How about that? As like a little trico of colour. I think this could work, and if it doesn't, we can just replace stuff brick by brick until it looks like it's working. But we're going to use these three colours for our palette. I think that should be fine. Where's my axe? You know what? I don't need an axe. I'm not going to misplace any blocks. I'm going to go get my axe. And my axe! Alright. I haven't done much Minecraft pixel art, so you're going to have to forgive me, because it won't be very good. But that's okay. I'm also not using a grid. That would probably be smarter. I've just got the first Google image... Oh, not Google image, what am I saying? DuckDuckGo image, because obviously I used DuckDuckBloodyGo. of like the Link sprite with his little cross and his shield. And we're gonna try our best, okay? I'm gonna start with, I probably should start with the head. I need some dirt to stand on. I should probably sleep as well. Bloody Minecraft, it never ends, does it? What are you? Oh, I don't ever want to see down there, bloody hell. Scary. Alright, this is our scaffolding. I should definitely sleep. Alright, I'll be... call pixel art. Dude, way ahead of you. Let's go rest so we don't explode. We must have a bed, like, easy in here, right? I should also probably just make a back door. Having to go to the front of this thing every time is kind of a pain in the arse. I did mention getting a side door. Dude. Check it out. It's that easy. Alright, something's gonna kill me if I put this down. But not on this. That's right, I'm gonna wake up in the ceiling and die. Maybe not. Alright. Is stuff gonna kill me in my sleep? Please don't. It didn't. I'm the world's smartest. Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Oh, cock. It's a creeper. How did you get in here? Where is he? Alright, we don't worry about them. This tree has got to go. It is covering my entire view. I also wanted to put another sapling in there. Hello. Get out of my stuff. Oh, God. I don't like that. Did he spawn on the wall, maybe? I got him in there. You little shit. Alright. Let's take an objective look at this thing. I want it to be like here. How tall is it? Like 16, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 16. Yeah, okay. So let's mark 16. Ta-da! Just like that, we're nearly done. We need to quickly pop back to the nether, grab ourselves some glowstone, and then we can finish filling out the rest of this green. So, I'll be back with you momentarily. Whoa, we're back up here. How'd that happen, huh? Teleported. Oh my god, that is cool. Oh, we should come here at night and have a look and see how that thing looks. I forgot, like, this cool path that we made to get up to our, like, portal. It's terrifying. It's so cool. Can't wait to immediately get spawn camped by a bloody ghast. I hear one within seconds. Alright. Let's get what we came in here for and then zoom out. I don't know how much we need. I probably should have checked, but, you know. I'm a streamer, not a YouTuber. Is that right? I don't know. What would you classify me as, you lot? What do you think I am? Weirdo? English? British? Vomit face? No, hang on. Those aren't. That's not very nice. Content creator, maybe? I don't know. I think in an ideal world, I'd prefer to be a streamer to a YouTuber. It's much comfier. I like comfy. I like chatting to people. And I like variety stuff. And I like playing for long times without having to edit forever. I don't know if you could tell. So I feel like Twitch streamer really suits me much better than YouTuber. Like, I've had my days where I've, you know, sat down and edited for like 50 hours. And the payoff's been sometimes quite worth it. But You know, a lot of the time I just want to sit and play a bloody game. Hello, sir. Do you think he sees me? I think his mate saw me. Oh shit, gravel. Alright, well, I hope he doesn't kill us. This should be enough. I mean, we probably only need, like, what, 20 glowstone, right? So we're just going to let whatever fall. I'm a little frightened of the ghast. We just collect what we need, and then we head back. There's probably some down there. I'm not going to bother fetching it, though. I think this should be more than enough. So, with that said, let's teleport right back. Boom. Oh, God, I landed on this tree somehow. Incredible. Really good aim, actually. I have to envision where I want to be, tap my shoes together 3 times and say, there is no place like home. Although I landed up in America once when I did that somehow. It kind of freaked me out a little bit, but Americans aside, let's finish this up once and for all. Boom. There's the last item. We've done it. For the first time in my human life, I've managed to make something cool. And let's just not look at it for a second. We kind of got a glimpse of the tummy there when we were placing it. I want to go up to the nether portal as it turns nighttime and do like a big reveal so we can all have a look and see what it looks like from the distance. As we watch the final mark of the sunset and the moon rise behind this, I promise you it's there. There it is. See? Hello. We turn around to see our creation. Oh, look at that! Isn't that really cool? Oh my god, I always looked at that side of that castle and thought it looks horrible, but isn't that really cool? Oh my god, I should have done this like so much. God, glowstone was such a good idea. Oh my word. Oh, it's so cool. Dude, this beta world is starting to look absolutely sick. Oh my god. I've never been so creative in my life. I'm so happy. Oh my god. Let me know what you think. That's awesome. We need to do more of that. Like secret little hillside pixel arts. Because it kind of blends in. Because we've used natural materials and not like wool. It kind of blends into the side of the mountain. Shut up, will you? I'm trying to give a speech. God, portals these days. Bloody hell. That's why they never made a third one. Well, anyway, I'm going to end it there. I'm super happy with that. Like, the castle's really coming together, dudes. And dudettes and everyone else, of course. I'm really happy with that. Castle's really coming together. My pixel art, absolutely fantastic. Super happy with that. I don't know what it looks like from the inside, but you know what? Let's leave that for a next episode. We'll get a view of it from there. But for now, I'm going to end it for there. Hope you all had a good time, and I'll see you next time. Check me out on Twitch, and come pop into the Discord server as well. Post me your dogs. Why not? I'll see you there, though. Have a good night. Bye-bye.